Hey everyone, it's Rostic here, and today's video is going to be about what the Supreme Court justices heard a week ago about legalizing gay marriage. Now, the court heard two cases, one on the California's Proposition number 8, which bans same-sex marriages in the state of California, and then the Defense of Marriage Act, which was signed in the 90s as a definition of a man and a woman. Now, being part of the gay community and everything, I obviously support the idea of gay marriage and everything. And I know that the polls are showing a more dramatic change in Americans' views on gay marriage and legalization of it in favor of it as opposed to not in favor of the actual legalization. Now, I didn't really follow that much into the court hearings last week, mainly because I had so much going on with work and school and everything. But my take really on the whole entire idea is the fact that I think it's inevitable that it's going to happen here in America. I mean, marriage really is not pretty much to say it is a bond between two people, but I mean, a lot of people view it as a bond between a man and a woman, or at least us, legally. That's what the Supreme Court, that's what, the Defense of Marriage Act defines it. Legally, it is a bond between one man and one woman. And so same-sex couples and ones who have been partnered or married in other states don't get as many financial benefits as heterosexual couples do and everything. And so legalizing gay marriage actually helps with the same-sex couples, pretty much just financially helping them out a little bit better and everything. But also it's, I think, to bring more happiness into the world. And honestly, that's what we're all trying to shoot for, is like that true happiness, either with yourself or, sharing it with some other person, down the road later on in life and everything. And when you find someone very compatible to you and you like them and you love them and you want to spend the rest of the time with them, for life and everything, you want to just start a family, maybe you just want to grow old together and not do the whole kids, but if you want to actually have kids and start a family and do everything, then I honestly don't get why, same-sex couples can't legally do the same thing as, heterosexual couples can. I mean, the whole idea of the gay community, I think it's been around for a long time, if not since humans first walked the earth and everything. But I don't feel like it's the right thing to do to just put us on hold, sort of say, and be like, oh, you can't marry your spouse, because you're gay or you're lesbian or anything. I have, morals and values and everything, and I respect people I respect people who are married. I respect, people who want to do things for their, families, want to do things for their country. And I know that, America's, the leader of the free world and everything. Well, then have at it. I want people, to be happy and free and let them decide for themselves who they're going to be married to and be happy with. You're not supposed to be forced to like or love anyone. It just comes naturally. It really does. It just comes naturally. I mean, I have a boyfriend and I naturally, am attracted to him and love him and everything. It's not forced upon me. No one said, oh, you have to be with this guy or you have to be with this woman or anything. No. There's no, there's no force put upon us humans saying we have to be with someone, because that's not the way we are. We are, human beings. We are mammals. We are, we're connected to other people, through other means of, whether it's, like a sexual bond or just, communication or, physical attraction or anything. There's just a bond between two people that happens and you really can't fight it. It's pretty much, you can't fight love and everything. And it's kind of funny because people have always asked me, they're like, well, define, what love is really to you. And honestly, I can't define it. It's just one of those words that you really don't have a definition for. I feel like love itself is just speechless in a way. I don't know if that really makes sense to anyone, but it's speechless because in order to show love, you're not really like, oh, I love you. Like, it's a speechless type of communication. You just show it. You don't really say it. So I feel like love, is somewhat speechless. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes kind of sense to me, but if it makes sense to you, that's okay. If it doesn't, whatever. But but marriage itself is between love and love. It's not between just a man and a woman, and it's not just between, a man and a man or a woman and a woman. It's love. And I hope that the rest of the world, sees this, fight toward, equality for all with this whole gay marriage, legalizing it and everything, and take it as, one step further into being like, you know what, this is how the world is, this is how the world has become and everything, and it's cool, it's okay and everything. And I get people who, I don't really get them, but people who oppose it and everything, I'm not 100% with you, mainly because I'm obviously like pro for it, but you just can't fight people who love a certain person. I don't want to be told later on in life, like, I can't marry my boyfriend, fiance, because he's another guy. And, but, oh, my friend can marry, his girlfriend because, oh, they're the opposite sex and stuff. And yes, some of it has to do with, like, repopulating the earth and everything. But I think there's a lot of heterosexuals out there. There's probably a lot more heterosexuals out there, and I don't think repopulating the earth, for the human civilization to continue, the human species to continue, is really a big, big issue, and everything. I don't think that's really the core problem. Like, oh, well, if we let, gay people get married and everything, we won't be able to, let the human species, the human race continue, because obviously gay couples can't reproduce and everything. That may be true, but honestly, I feel like that's just kind of an excuse, sort of, in a way, of just saying, oh, but, we shouldn't let that happen because they can't reproduce, so let's not legalize it. I don't agree with that, really, at all. I think it's just, like, a freaking excuse. I'm sorry, that's just the way I take it and everything. No. I think that it's right for people to marry whoever they want to, because it's love, and love, it's not, anything else besides that and everything. So my whole take on the whole gay marriage, equality for all, is that I would love to see, obviously, the legalization of gay marriage here in the country. I know that some other states, like Massachusetts and some other states, actually do have it legalized and everything, but I would like to see more states, eventually, catch on and everything. The rulings that the Supreme Court heard last week and everything, the hearings, we won't actually hear the decisions on what they say until, I think it's like June or like late June, early July, I think. So we won't really actually hear anything on the decisions of what they're going to do with legalization of gay marriage until the summer months. But this is like the past week. It's like the first steps, bringing it to the Supreme Court, and people just backing it up and everything just helps so much. I have like the majority, like every friend I have, I'm pretty sure is a straight, is a heterosexual. I have like maybe the most, I think, 3 or 4 gay friends. I think. I should know. But I think I do. But I mean, I know a ton of people, and honestly, like, the people who support me in my decision of, me and my boyfriend and everything, and just support the whole idea of us being a couple, and, seeing that we do love each other, and we do like to hang out with each other, and we want to be with each other because it's natural. I love the support from all my friends and everything, even though the majority of them are heterosexual. So we get a lot of support. I get a lot of support, and I thank God for all of that. So I love you all my friends out there. Thank you for supporting the whole gay marriage and just the whole gay, lesbian couples in general and stuff. You are a blessing to have in this world, to be completely honest. But we won't actually hear anything until June or July, which comes up to my next part of this video, is that this is only part one of my video, just kind of putting myself out there and what my kind of view and take is on the whole gay marriage, equality for all and everything. If this video was a little broken, a little hard to understand, I'm sorry about that. It's kind of nerve-wracking talking about this in front of everyone and putting it online. I usually don't do this. This is pretty much the first video I've kind of actually spoken out against, you know, something I obviously really truly care about, and it's a little difficult for me to actually speak what is on my mind and everything. But my whole take on the whole thing here is that I obviously support gay marriage. I would love to see it get legalized and everything, so that way people can be happy in their lives and not just miserable, and, you know, so that same-sex couples can actually have, you know, the same financial benefits as heterosexual couples can. And so it just balances, you know, it balances everything else out, and just, you know, it makes America, to be completely honest, I think it makes us look better. And, you know, hopefully we can follow, not follow, but we can lead an example for other countries that, you know, want to legalize gay marriage and everything. So my part 2 video is going to come out after we hear more of the decisions that the Supreme Court makes on the 2 cases heard last week, coming this June and July. So I will be doing my second part to this video and my reaction to that after we hear what the Supreme Court justices say and everything coming this summer. So until then, I love you all and everything, and I love the fact that you support me and you support other people who are part of the gay community and everything. And well, we can hope for the best, and I hope everything in the end works out. I'm really looking for a good turnout here, so I'm really excited. Have my fingers crossed, and well, we'll see what happens over the next couple months. Until then, remember to keep your eye to the sky. Bye.